But the one thing about it, David does not like to play with his back to the basket. And now twice they've gone to him, and you can see that the shot he shows up there is just a little bit of a lazy shot. It's not really one with great authority. Here we're talking about a guy who's second in the league in scoring at 28 points, 3 block shots, 21st in steals, 5th in rebounds, 12th in field goal percentage. I guess he's doing something right.
He's doing something right. Not listening to us.
Right.
Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Joey Crawford blows the whistle, and we've got a technical foul going to be called. Let's see who it's going to be on. Is it on Pippen?
Scottie better be careful with Joey Crawford. He'll get thrown out. Joey's got a quick fuse.
And Luke Longley tries to stop it. Now Pippen, and there he goes. Pippen is gone.
That's a bad play.
That is one thing Scottie Pippen does not need to do, considering the circumstances the last few weeks. And Bill Jackson comes over to calm him down.
Joey's not a guy that you can do that with. There's some officials that will give you some room. Joey Crawford will not take that. That's 2 games now that Scottie's been ejected this year. He was ejected against the Clippers. They lost that game. Scottie needs to get to the locker room right now. It will serve him no purpose other than to get himself in further trouble by saying something else. Get to the locker room. I know he's frustrated.
He throws a chair. My goodness gracious. Oh, my. You don't need this in the league.
You got to get him. You got to get him in the locker room right now. If it takes security or whatever, somebody get him into the locker room. This is a lot of frustration you're seeing come out on Scottie Pippen right now. Is what's happening. You're seeing him. Just the feeling Scottie is irate. That's the most angry I've ever seen Scottie, and I've been around him a lot of times.
And there is not a PR firm in the world that will be able to remedy this situation for Scottie Pippen.
You could just see it when he got angry and he got the tee. You got to get away. You got to get away from Joey Crawford. But Joey didn't. Scottie went back at him, and once he charged him once again, you got to toss him.
Well, we're going to catch our breath. Step aside. 2:56 left in the half. We're tied at 34. Tied at 34, Doug. Scottie Pippen must have said something to Joey Crawford.
Scottie was upset because about 3 plays prior, he had pump fake Chuck Person in the air. There had been contact, no call. So he's really out of the play here. And he said something to Joey Crawford. That's from 2 possessions before. But when he really got himself in trouble was right here. You've got to get away from Joey Crawford. Team tries to get him away. And once you go back and storm like that, you've got to be thrown. And as I said before, Joey's not a guy that you do that to. He's not going to give you that kind of freedom. And this is going to really cost Chicago. It happened earlier in the year here against the Clippers. Scottie got off to a great start, got thrown out in the second quarter, and the Bulls lose at home to the Clippers. So we'll have to wait and see. The score was 34-all with 2:56 to go in the second quarter when this occurred.
Well, Sean Elliott made 1 of 2 technical fouls. Who would have guessed that Scottie Pippen would get thrown out for Dennis Rodman?
Well, Scottie's got a lot of frustration and anger brewing in him right now over all that's gone on.
Shot clock violation on San Antonio. Our 3rd this evening, 1st on San Antonio.